Group number 1, 2, 3. Let's find out, why do you turn heads? And yes, of course, if you are subscribed to the channel, that makes you a TAYlien, which means that there is an extra special message at the very end just for you. So stay tuned for that. My TAYliens already know what's up, what's good. Be spilling the news, the tea, and everything in between. Again, this is group number 1, 2, and 3. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that is the very first link in the description box. With that very first link in the description box, you also have access to help me upcycle and recycle tarot, oracle, jewelry, clothing, etc., etc. It's new, so there isn't much up right now, but there will be things added over time, so stay tuned for that to help me save the world one item at a time. All right? And if you're interested in joining Patreon, if you're watching this live, we are definitely going to be doing a pick a card coming up in the next less than 2 days, less than 48 hours, more than 24, you know, that kind of thing. There's going to be a reading specifically about your most seductive traits, so make sure you subscribe to Patreon for that. That's the second link in the description box, okay? And the best thing about Patreon is that no matter when you join, you always have access to all of the content before your time. Again, we have group 1, 2, 3. Make your selections, and I'll see you at your groups. And if you're a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end. Let's find out why you turn heads. Group number 1, let's get into your reading and find out why you turn heads. So you have opposition with balance, Taurus, the bombshell, Firefly, wonder, Gambler, the light attribute, which states willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. And you have the title card, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Why does group number 1 turn heads? Okay, so group number 1, one of the first things I have to say is that you may be wearing something see-through. This could be one of those things that just naturally draws people's eyes towards you or makes their head turn in your direction, make them do a double take. It could be the color that you're wearing or the scent that you have on. You're either wearing the color peach or you smell like a peach, or you have a nice peach, a nice after end. Those of you that wear button-ups and things, and you may be more developed in the bosom area, this makes people turn their heads. You tend to turn heads the most when you are most well-dressed, sharply dressed. I'm seeing like button-ups, blazers, trousers, dress shoes, or even, it doesn't have to be fancy, but it's more than casual. Even like a matching 2-piece set, a pants set, but it's more than casual. You turn heads the most when you are a little bit more than casual, just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but that's when you turn heads the most. When you feel the need to style your hair that day, or you feel more obligated to pin your hair away from your face, or braid it up, or slick it back, or put it down but back and away from the face. You turn heads the most when you are about business, okay? When you are trying to make a point, you turn heads the most when you are deeply enthralled in whatever it is that you're doing. You turn heads when you are not looking to turn heads. It's the last thing on your mind. You turn heads when you don't even notice that you're turning heads. So I'm not even sure if you see people looking at you. Maybe you came to this reading like, man, people don't even be looking at me. They're looking at you when you are so busy doing whatever it is that you're doing, like on a time crunch, trying to make it to the kids' soccer game, or trying to do this or trying to do that, trying to make it to this meeting, trying to make it to work. That's when you're turning heads the most, and you don't even see it because you're so focused on getting your coffee, or tying this shoe, or doing that. You know, it's when you are the busiest. For some of you, this is like when you're in full mom mode. This is when you turn heads, okay? And turning heads doesn't have to mean that it's like a romantic thing. It could be like just something that catches your attention, you know? But there is a cuteness here that's radiating off of this reading for me. So there's something cute about why you turn heads, whether people think that you are cute. There could be something small about you, or you could, like I said, be a parent, and maybe the child is what is cute and small, okay? But there's something cute, small, or petite. This could be describing you or someone or something around you when you turn heads the most. You turn heads the most when you're holding like a clipboard, or like holding like books. You know how you like hug books here? Like that's when you turn heads the most in whatever setting you would be doing something like that. You also turn heads the most when you have a partner by your side, a romantic partner by your side. Most specifically, when you are in a monogamous relationship, this is when you turn heads the most. People may even try to, I feel like people compete for your attention when it's too late. Maybe there's like a pattern in your life of people exposing deeper feelings later, when it's like, wow, if you would have told me that like X amount of time ago, maybe we could have done something about it, but you kind of like shrug it off. What else is it about my group number ones that makes them turn heads? Something about the forearm or your elbows. I don't know if you have tattoos or scars or birthmarks, or there's something here that draws people's attention to the forearm. For some of you, I don't know, does someone have a prosthetic or a cast or something, or like a there's something here almost like a robotic hand. Okay. Or an extension of your hand. So this could be something that you use to point with, or a cane or a wand, you know, something like that. For some of you, it's fencing, tennis, baseball. But above all, you turn heads because you're not trying to turn heads, because you're so deeply enthralled in whatever it is that you're doing. And it's either cute, attractive, or inspiring to people. Okay, so this is all that I have for my group number ones. Thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much love, so much life. Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this reading. Leave comments down below about how this resonated, and also if you have any video suggestions and any topics that may inspire me, I appreciate. And I'm going to go ahead and move on into the next group. If you're subscribed to the channel, that makes you a TAYlien, which means there is a special message at the very end just for you. So tune in there, and I will see you there. Check the links in the description box because there's a lot of things to know about. All right, but I'm going to head on out. Group number 2, you have a theme song. it started before I even revisited your cards. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Man, INDE. Independent. Okay? The theme song. You walk around with your shoulders back, your head held so high. Your vigilance is on 100. You peep BS from a mile away. There could be something strict about your appearance or serious about your appearance. This is what turns heads. For some of you, you could have some sort of third eye symbol somewhere. Some of you could literally draw this on the center of your forehead or something like this here. Or you have glasses that extend to this third eye decor piece kind of thing going on here. You have a very quirky, independent style of dress. You may patch things together here and there. You may thrift. You may mix patterns and prints, and I'm seeing someone who's very experimentative. You experiment a lot. I'm seeing someone who knows how to sew, who knows how to stitch. So there's something here about a specific talent that makes you turn heads. I'm getting specifically that people will turn their heads when they hear like, oh, I made that. Like they look at you and they're like what? You said what? Like you made that? Yeah, like that's something there. Or yeah, because of the way that this red piece of clothing is being worn in 3 different tarot cards. It's almost as if you can wear one thing a million different ways and it blows people's minds. This is what makes them turn their heads, because maybe they see that you have on something that they own and you're wearing it completely different than what they would have worn it as or what they do wear it as, and they're like, damn, I never even pulled that thing out of my closet because I thought that it was only good for this, and they see you with it and you're like, oh, okay. So there's what makes you turn heads is inspiration that you spark within people because of your physical appearance. Most specifically though, it helps them feel more comfortable. It makes them feel like they're allowed to do something, that they can take some sort of break, that they can do something just for themselves. Like there's like, that's what this Avenger card is here about. Like it's like yeah, I'm a hero for the community, but I'm not selfless. I remember me, you know. Like it's like this reminder of like me, I'm her, I'm him, I'm them. Okay, like it's, there is that reminder there. And I think this is what you actually inspire. You remind people to not let anyone or anything block their light, block their shine. That's, yeah, like this third eye with this allowing and the Leo, it's like feeling free to be literally me. Feeling free to be literally me, you know? It's a very quiet confidence and inspiration that you ignite. This is the kind of spark that creates a contained fire. I'm literally seeing like a car being started, like it revs up, it sparks, it turns over, and then it just takes off down this highway, like it disappears. Like I'm talking like this car goes from 0 to 300 instantly, and you never see it again. But it's been filled like a car, like a gas tank, going from E to full in the blink of an eye, and then taking off, and you never see it again. but you're confident in where they go and you're not worried about them. What makes you turn heads is that you are a leader breeding other leaders. I don't know why it's something about French fries or like something. I don't know, like fast food in a way. You always leave people with a story to remember, or again, like that inspiration, something to think about later, something to talk about later. So, like maybe you wear something or you say something that sparks a conversation eons away from you. Like a stranger sees you at Walmart wearing something that sparks a conversation that they have with their sister 3 weeks from now. You know? You would never know. You know? You would never know. So you turn heads because you're bold, you're daring, you may be even competitive, or you're really quick-witted, or you're fast at something, or just people just like to watch you. There's just something there about that. And you are in this energy for a specific reason. It's to attract these energies that are meant to be inspired by you to then go on and create and do as they are meant to do. You most specifically turn heads of spiritual contracts that you have and you may or may not be aware of. And these contracts can be like, you never, like the contract itself could be like, you never actually speak. You just see them at Walmart and then boom, it's activated. There's this activation here with group number 2. So this is all that I have for you. This is what makes you turn heads. Again, above all, you mostly turn heads in regards to a spiritual feeling, less of a worldly reason. It's more of a spiritual thing to spark inspiration in the next person. All right. So let me know in the comment section down below, when do you think that you spark the most inspiration? Do you wear things that are conversation starters, do you think? Or are you surprised when people are intrigued by the things that you wear? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're a TAYlien, meaning you're subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for the extra special TAYlien message meant just to find you. Alright? If you're interested in booking a personal reading or upcycling tarot and oracle decks, as well as art, jewelry, fashion, etc., that is the very first link in the description box. Alright, so head on over to the website to check those things out. The service tab is all about readings. The recycle tab is all about upcycling items. If you're interested in joining Patreon, we are going to be doing a what makes you seductive, like what are your seductive traits. We're going to be doing that pick a card reading in T-minus 48 hours. You know, like it's anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. I don't want to, I don't want to say that time and then it changes. So just either way, whether you're watching currently, like while this is live or later, the video will always be there. That's the best thing about Patreon. Whenever you join, the old content is there for you to devour. No long talking, as I've already long talked enough. I'm off to group number 3. And if you're a TAYlien, I'll see you there. I hear they coming for me because the top is lonely. What they gonna say? What the they gon' say? Now, I got a deep vault of Nikki, okay? But I don't know the title sometimes. Okay, so it's just I'm the best. That's the song, I'm the best, okay? So we're channeling Nicki Minaj, I'm the best by you, and it's the chorus. Okay, so why does my group number 3s turn heads the most, please? Why do my group number 3s turn heads the most, please? there's something unsuspecting here. Okay, you turn heads because I do believe that people feel protective over you. I'm getting that you most often turn heads when you're in a space, in a place, and someone feels like someone else is bothering you, or they turn their head when they feel like someone else is a little bit too close to you or in your business and you may be unsuspecting. You turn heads because you give off this damsel in distress thing, whether you most of you, you're not even like, you have your headphones and you're cooling, you know. And I think this is part of it, because you are cooling, you're chilling so hard, so people, they turn their heads because they're like, oh my god, are you okay? Like they might think that you're about to get ran over by that car that they think you didn't see, but you ended up seeing it, or maybe you didn't see it, you know. Like, I don't know, are you actually this damsel in distress, or is this just people projecting onto you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you that person that kind of attracts accidents? Are you pretty clumsy? Are you like Bella from Twilight? Like, let me know if that's you. Be honest. It's okay. It's okay. Or are you, I don't even know what character to compare this to, but someone that people think needs saving but is just fine on their own. Okay? That's a big energy coming through here. That's the main reason why people turn their heads, because they want to protect you. They feel like someone may be trying to sneak up on you to take your car, or pickpocket, or other things that I shall not name, you know? But a big one on like getting, like being in the way of a vehicle. I don't know. Have y'all had some close calls? Or some real calls? Not even just a close call. Like, it was a real call. Like you actually had to go see somebody about this problem. Like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and then this happened, and then I broke this, and then did that, and then that happened. Is that you? What else do we have here? We have double sevens. Oh, make that triple sevens. 777. Something big about Libra energy. I feel as though there is an energy that can come off of a Libra that comes across as maybe, this isn't the right word, but this is what it would come across as. It comes across as ditzy, or someone who's not paying attention, but Libra is fully aware of what's going on. Libra is reading both sides of the situation. By the time that they've clocked that person that may be standing a little bit too close to you, you already spotted that person from a mile, literally a mile away, and already saw them seeing you. You've got like this 10 steps ahead energy about you. But I don't think that people really know this. And it's interesting I said 10 steps ahead, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, to the Chariot, to the World, to the Fool. It's like this, you always have an escape plan. But the reason why people are turning their heads and looking at you is because they feel like you need help to escape or to be freed from something. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be that serious. You could be having a conversation with someone, and you know how sometimes you like give your friend that look that's like, bro, please save me from this conversation. You know, like, it could be one of those. That's when you turn heads the most, when you need to be freed from a conversation with some lousy excuse to leave, you know. That's what I'm seeing here. You most often turn heads because people think that you are in dire need of help. Please let me know, is it you? Like, did you like recently break your leg or your arm and now you do need help? Or do people just project this onto you? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or helping me to upcycle tarot, oracle, art, clothing, etc., etc. That will be the very first link in the description box. Head on over to my website. The services tab or the recycle tab will help you with either of those things. If you're interested in joining Patreon, we will soon, within the next couple of days, be doing a pick a card reading on your most seductive traits. You don't want to miss out. Best thing about Patreon, though, whenever you join, the content before you will always be there, so you can just binge all you want. So this is all that I have for you, and I'm off to the TAYlien message. Until next time, take care. Be well. Bye. If you're a TAYlien, meaning you're subscribed, I'll see you in a few. All right, so my TAYliens, I'm getting something about a flower ride or a flower field or something about a flower and like a tractor or a heavy-duty truck or vehicle of some sort. The 7th house, this could be some sort of a date. You know how people go on like flower picking dates? And then we have the sun here. Talk to me. What is my TAYliens message? Venus, love, shut up. I can't make this up. There's a date on the horizon for my TAYliens. For the majority of you, it's a romantic date. Doesn't have to be though, okay? Or it could be a romantic date that you were taking yourself on. 4th house, roots. This is someone that you already know, someone you are comfortable with. We have the numinous mystery, and even if you're not like buddy besties, it's someone that you don't question for whatever reason. There's some sort of knowing between you and this person. Yeah, they have a good reputation, if you will. This is someone who's mature, who has grown, or they could even be older than you. Ooh. Okay, we have traffic cone with caution here, the number 32. This is, again, highlighting that tractor energy that I was talking about. Like, for some reason, I don't know, someone could get, like, a flat tire on a tractor or something like that. Oh my gosh, all this is cute energy, okay? And then we have heart with love. We have mother. We have Messiah. It's looking like one of them. That traffic cone, that caution, it's your own. I don't know, it's like a siren or a buzzard or something coming from your own internal space. For some of you, realizing that this could be the mother of your child, or for some of you, this is, you could recognize, like on this date here, you could realize how you and someone are mildly connected. Oh, okay, so this 3 of Swords just came out, but it kind of just flipped itself in the reverse, but I'm going to keep it in the upright. We're going to keep going here. This TAYlien message is strange. The Page of Wands. The Fool. Judgment. 3 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Yeah, there's a lot of people or a lot of sections or a lot of things involved. For some of you, I don't know why this is relevant, but I recently just watched, is it The Mother with J-Lo on Netflix? And that's coming up here, especially with this Mother card and this caution, this traffic cone. That's coming through for me. There could be symbolism in the movie. It could just be a movie that you would like. I'm not sure, but it's coming through. Or just because of the concept of maybe things aren't perfect, but it ends as it should be. It ends with the good guys winning in the end. It's a happy ending and you get away overall. It's also, okay, a message of delayed gratification or a delayed blessing or something that feels delayed or overdue. Something that always comes back around. So this is about karma and giving things time and not giving up so soon, okay? Ten of Swords. The Death card reversed. The Sun. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. So, for whatever reason, this reading wants to talk about lessons of delayed gratification or patience or the power of love. Whether it be romantic, platonic, for some of you, you're having this whole moment while on a date with someone, whether this is someone that you are in a relationship with, married to. But I see you having an epiphany moment, or this could be, you could even be with your child. Or you could be with a sibling, but there's something here about a gratification moment. I meant to say a gratitude moment, but I said gratification moment, okay? So there's something here about cashing in on the moments. Cashing in on the moments that matter. Let's see, what else? Above all, this TAYliens message is about love and the way that it transforms perspective. Exactly. What? This is exactly what I just said. Okay, so we have the World at the bottom of the deck, which talks about a completed cycle, okay? To me, this is an epiphany card. Like, oh, I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's. Like, meaning I learned my lesson. I don't need to do it again. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. That's the vibe that we're getting here, okay? But it's love that's teaching you a lesson, but it's a different feeling of love. I think this is something that you maybe took for granted before, but your perspective is shifting about it, okay? This is what I was saying. The experience itself shifts your perspective. It lightens up your perspective, or it gives you hope, okay? Or it does something for you. Look at that, right? But oh my gosh. It does something majorly healing for you, and it gives you some form of an energetic reset here. Okay, so this could be also major release, okay, coming your way. For some of you, this is going to be major release because of some sort of like laughing fit that you have, like you laugh so hard that you cry, or something that you do. This could be collaborative within work, or someone could compliment your work. Or some form of appreciation is shown here, or some sort of a shout out. But there's just a lot of gratification and moments of just enjoying life. I feel like there's a lot of love coming your way, whether you know this or not. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of love coming your way, and it's gonna. I almost feel like this love can be triggering in a way because of where love once lacked is now an overflow. And I think that's, yeah, look, bittersweet. Five of Cups, Eight of Swords. It's a bittersweet moment Because it's like you are celebrating the current you while also mourning your past self, and there's difficulty in that, and that's why there's this traffic cone here calling you to be cautious and just feel your way through your experiences. Know when you need to take a break, know when it's time to process an emotion, know when it's time to mother yourself. And this is all that I have for you, TAYliens. Until next time, take care, be well. Bye.